The Sovereign's consort reclined on her daybed, gazing out the window at the Technic facility in the distance and drumming her fingers on the windowsill. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, middle, pointer. She sighed. Impatience gnawed at her. Finally, she could wait no longer. She took a deep breath and called out, "Talak!" The youngest of her elite guard opened her chamber door immediately. The Kellid woman couldn't have been more than 18, her skin devoid of scars a warrior earned in a lifetime of battle, part of an entire generation of warriors wasted under the rule of the feckless, drug-addled Black Sovereign. But her eyes were gray and hard. There was a seriousness to this child, something Kit appreciated, even if she wasn't sure what. Telek rushed halfway into the consort's chambers and dropped to one knee on the rug, bowing her head. "At your service, your grace." "You may stand." Kit swung her legs around and stood herself. It seemed ridiculous to address someone whilst reclining like that. "Tell me, have my guests returned yet?" Standing, but with her eyes still pointed at the floor, Telek shook her head. "There's been no word from them, your grace, nor news of disruption from their destination." "That is unfortunate. Thank you, Telek. That will be all." The consort turned her back to the door as her guard left and struggled to suppress a sigh. They'd been such a promising group. Now that she knew Vargas No Clan was in the Technic League's basement, though. Assuming those intruders had been correct, of course. Something would have to be done. An opportunity like this couldn't be wasted, and Numeria certainly couldn't persist in this pathetic equilibrium forever. This is Pot Against the Machine.
Pot Against the Machine.
Welcome back to Pot Against the Machine, the only Pathfinder actual play that accidentally, correctly, fails to slap you with blood tentacles the correct number of times. I'm your host, and here's everybody.
Tentacles failed successfully.
Good job, Tentacles.
Hello.
Hi.
No.
Last week on our program, let's see, the party, I believe we started in media res in the middle of a fight with the first sovereign, who was possessing a bear at the time. So we jumped right in with a bear fight, killed the bear, ghost popped out. She jumped into a robot, and then the robot did a little bit of fighting. He killed the robot. She popped out, seemed to get a little bit frustrated with how crappy, all the stuff lying around was, and tried to kill everybody just like with her ghostiness. And it didn't work too well for her. The party dispatched her with relative ease, after which they were alone in the big inverted ziggurat cave room, and they had a little searchy-do, trying to find that secret passage, eventually tracked down a hidden door in the wall that looked like it was stone, and followed that into a several 100-foot-long passage that wound through the hill, eventually taking them to a door that one presumes leads into the Technic League's basement, based on the map that they've all appeared on. They stopped there, popped into the magnificent mansion to rest, as the daemons, I think, mostly sucked up a lot of high-level spells. And while they were sleeping, everybody leveled up.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we did HP at the end of last episode, but we didn't talk about level ups. So does anybody have anything interesting to talk about vis-a-vis level 15?
I have some interesting stuff, but I don't want to talk about it until it comes up in play because it's really cool.
I don't need to be that coy. So I'm back to Wizard because I'm out of Arcane Trickster. So I get free spells, which is great. I really missed that. You'll see the spells in action but I'll tell you what feat I took. And that is it's great radio. I took this feat, right? Yeah, selective spell. And that allows me now as a creature that can get sneak attack on my AoE spells to exclude as many compatriots as my +8 intelligence modifier allows. So that means I can just drop fireballs in the party and we're all okay.
That's horrifying.
I choose Izzy.
Oh, perfect. I was just going to say some words. Yeah, I also don't need to be super coy about mine. I got a couple new feats, including an improved initiative and improved critical, because I was panicking and couldn't think of anything clever. But these are good. I'm excited. I think that puts my critical range at like 16, which is wild.
For the chainsaw?
Yeah.
I think it might be 15.
Oh, you know, it said 15, but I wasn't sure. And then I was like, no, it couldn't be 15, but it is 15. That's great.
It's obscene.
I'm going to just crit all the time. Cool. And then improved initiative, which is fun. And then a couple new spells. I can talk about those. Yeah, I'll talk about those. I like to think I'll probably throw in a little vignette at some point of Brixby teaching Kira a couple things. I'm trying to remember which of these I took this time. Oh, I took resist energy. That seems helpful. I also took protection from energy. I'm not sure those things work together. So I was going to ask you all.
Yeah, it hits one then the other. One like resists it up front, and then one is like basically temporary HP, kind of.
Yeah, you have like a pool.
Awesome. And then I took stone skin. Basically, I have a reputation for not dying, and I would like to keep that going.
Yeah.
Undiable
Stone
Kira.
skin is an awesome one. Yeah.
The problem with stone skin, though, is it costs
That
money.
basically
though.
like slaps an extra level of HP on you, plus DR.
Love it. What's the problem with stone skin? Unless there's a problem for you, Sam.
It costs money to
Get
cast.
some diamond
Does it?
dust.
Good to know.
Yeah.
You're worth it.
We'll use it. Aw, thanks. And that's me. That's me. That's all my stuff.
Yeah, 250 GP of it.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. It's 2.5. What you call it? I could might say resurrection, not resurrection. What's just a spell that I need to retroactively cast on Cassius, and I'm blanking on the name
Restoration.
Restoration.
Restoration. Yeah. Which, speaking of, I do need to spend 100 GP worth of our diamond dust that I just assume I have on me anytime we've been to a town recently to cast that, because when I Breath of Life Cassius, that does give a temporary negative level. It goes away on its own after 1 day, but I figure if we get a fight today, I'd rather not have him have it. So Alwyn would have cast that before we went to bed.
Thank you.
What about your positive level?
My permanent positive level that Cassius can't. Nothing super exciting class feature wise. Feat wise, he was never going to be putting out a ton of deeps anyway, so took combat expertise. At this level, getting a +4 to AC is well worth the -4 to attack.
Plus, it'll be nice for you to finally get a chance to play a character with like really high AC.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it.
I like missed having a. I mean, we need tanks so badly, as evidenced by how quickly we die without Tarazi.
Yeah.
So it's so deeply appreciated.
I feel like Tarazi's AC was so high it should have still somehow been helping us in that last fight.
I can't believe he ever went to prison, maybe.
AC will keep you out of jail.
If you wear enough armor, they can't lock you up.
Stands for anti-carceral.
Oh my god. Anti-carceral.
Too heavy and too big to fit through the door.
That's just science. All right. Well, now that everyone is ready to collectively ruin my day with even stronger characters than before, yeah, I mean, you're in a tunnel. There's a door in front of you. What's the plan? I assume you're all retreating immediately.
Got to goo the dog at one point,
the
right?
dog.
We got 2 more days of goo. And I am still preparing a statification spell every day, so we could unstatufy Rusty and attempt a goo. This is the penultimate roll, a DC 18 with a 9, so I have to roll a 9 and above. What's the current Sky Metal sitch?
Let me look. Currently, it is. I have 2. Izzy has 1. Jeff has 2, and you have 1.
All right.
So I will give you one of mine if you want it.
I would happily accept on
Yeah.
behalf of Rusty.
Yeah.
Bark, bark.
Yeah. So Alloin casts guidance on you and flips you a Sky Metal, because as we know, they are in-universe units of.
Excellent. I only need a 5 or above now. Brixby eats it, because I guess that's how it works, right? Woo! I got that 14. So that dog got the good goo today, and they are 1 roll away from being able to talk. Or is it just understand language? It is being able to talk, right?
I
Understand
think
language?
it's just understand language.
They need to be like awakened
Yeah.
or something, and have the natural spell. No, wait. There's the
Yeah, because I want to say, like, when you do, like, certain animal form spells, like, there's a separate thing you have to have if you're not a species, not turning into a species that can already talk. Yeah.
You have to have the ring of wild speech.
Because, like, some things, like, if you turn into, like, a dragon, those can already talk, but certain things can't, and you have to have an extra feat on top of that.
But okay, 1 successful goo roll away from Brixby being able to gossip all the time
With
to
the dog.
Rusty. Rusty can't gossip back, but it's a good listener.
Yeah. Well, after that, then we have to teach him to write, and he can just, like, scratch out.
Rusty was Gossip Girl the whole time. Yeah, I'm calling it back.
XO Rusty. That's from the show I've never watched.
It's okay. You've basically got it. The dog was the mean one the whole time. I'm pretty sure.
Kick off my use of mage armor, because I'm going to cast that like I do every morning.
Oh yeah, I gotta. So I guess like our literal battalion of invisible servants create a wonderful breakfast for us as we get ready.
Yep. Invisible Jerry Orbach sings about us being his guest again. It's getting tired by this point.
Let's see. I still have my contingency active on me. So I am going to cast one of my new spells before we head out. Brixby is going to take a little silver mirror and look into it, and he's going to cast Spell Turning. And Sam, so that means I can send you the link in the chat, but you basically need to roll secretly a d4 plus 6. And that many levels of spells cast against Brixby in the next 2.5 hours can be turned around on their caster. Not area of effect spells, only spells targeting Brixby, but that could be like Finger of Death, Phantasmal Killer, Scorching Ray. But each one goes against that level of protected spells.
You said 1d4 plus 6?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I can't know that amount,
Okay.
but you do.
Yeah, so enjoy having another thing to track.
I'm totally going to remember that. I wrote it down.
I mean, thankfully, I will remind you each time that I am somewhat protected. So, yeah, thank you. All right, tick that off, and mage armor, and floating disc, and shield because I have a bajillion castings. How long is freedom of movement again? That one's.
I think it's an hour a level. It's either that or
I
10
think
minutes
it's
level.
10
Let me
minutes
check.
level.
Yeah, I think you're.
I know it was a
10 minutes level.
surprisingly long amount of time. Yeah, 10 minutes a level. So 150 minutes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know if you need to do it necessarily right now on somebody, but it might be good to pause. It's the only other buff spell that I was thinking about.
Yeah.
For maybe.
I mean, that is over 2 hours. So
Yeah.
maybe Kira has her auto stuff that she can do. So I think I'm going to cast it on Cassius. So I will do that once we are back in the tunnel. And we'll touch Cassius and cast Freedom of Movement on him.
Thank you.
Look how he moves so freely.
Mm-hmm. Just effortless cat.
So, into the scary mage dungeon basement.
Yeah. Is this way forward, or is this way forward?
It's to the right.
I'm assuming it's Kira word. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I just wanted to make sure I'm not in the front.
Led by the casters.
Well, as you throw open the fairly obvious, from this side at least, fake door or secret door, it reveals a small room on the other side, a small stone-walled lined basement room that is patrolled by two humanoid, fancy gearsmen looking heavily armed robots, which, immediately move to attack. So it's time to roll for initiative.
Roll that
Forgot to grab my big green die. I will roll this d20 instead. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, HLP.
All right, braggadocious Alwyn.
Braggadocious Alwyn got a natural 20 on his green and purple HLP die. I should probably tell you the actual total for a 28.
All right. How about the encouraging Cassius Hoyt?
Encouraged by a natural 18, Cassius gets a 24.
And the earthy Kira in this underground locale.
Earthy Kira sounds like a drag queen based on Eartha Kitt. I think that this improved initiative thing is great. That is a 29.
And how about the monumental Brixby?
Even with my improved initiative, rolling a 2 is not recommended. I got an 11.
All right. Well, we'll begin combat. We had some really solid initiative rolls. Sadly, the solidest of the initiative rolls belongs to the Deep Gearsman here, who is going to level its enormous technological gun. I think it's going to kind of point it past Kira. It's going to point it at Cassius. And it is going to fire a rocket. You're going to have a little cover on this. You're going to so give yourself a +2 +2 to flat-footed AC. We are looking at, where is my plus? That is a 28 versus flat-footed AC.
That would have hit, but the cover brings my flat-footed AC to 30.
Okay, so that's good for you. It's not great for you, because
Sure.
you do. Well, now you're just the same as everybody else. You all need to make a reflex save,
I don't like that.
as the rocket, which doesn't hit Cassius, still explodes in a 20-foot radius.
That was not as good of a roll on that die.
Why does it say I'm rolling as you?
I don't see it.
That's weird.
Hey, I don't even see the roll. Oh, there it
It
goes.
told me I was rolling as Alwyn, which is...
Oh.
I did secret GM rolls.
That's interesting.
I had everybody highlighted, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's go front to back here. Kira.
That's going to be a 35.
All right, so that's a pass. You'll take half damage. How about Cassius?
A dirty 30.
Also pass, half damage for you. Brixby,
Also a dirty 30.
another pass, and Alwyn.
Alwyn rolled very low. I got a 7 on the die for an 18.
Well, you still pass. It's a very low DC.
Oh, okay.
So that's the good news. Everybody, I guess, is taking half damage. Unless you have evasion, then you're taking no damage. I will pre-half it for you. That is 8 fire damage and 7 bludgeoning damage from the exploding rocket.
Well, that's not terrible.
Yeah, it definitely could be a lot better.
Was that a bad roll?
Worse is what you meant.
All right, Kira, you're up. The gearsman just shot a rocket past you. It's probably fine.
Yeah, sure did. Kira is going to try and get out of this hallway and also not be in her friend's way, which will be tricky because it's a tiny space. But she moves over here. Is this enough space to charge? Let's see. Shoop. Yep. Okay, Kira's
Yeah, I think you only need 10 feet to charge, right?
Yes. Kira's going to charge in here and go for it's the northern guy who just shot the rocket, yeah? Okay.
He's gonna try to slam you as you run in. How's a 24 to slam?
I think 24 is pretty good because I'm not raging. Or maybe it's not good because I'm not raging. Let me see. Ah! Is it against my regular AC?
Yeah.
24 doesn't do it. I'm not raging.
All right. It doesn't slam you.
If you're mechanically charging, though, that lowers your AC.
By 2, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it probably does do it because my AC is 25. So is it by 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so that hits.
Okay, so that is 9 slammy dammy. It just kind of whomps you
9
with the
slammy
gun on your way in.
Ouch. Kind of. Well, that upsets Kira, and she's going to rage now. And go for a single attack. That is a 10 plus 26, 36 to hit. Oh, and then 2 for charging, so 38?
Yeah, 38 hits.
Cool. Roll this in the guy. Let's see what my new numbers are. Oh, they're the same. 3d6 plus 26. 3d6 plus 26. Very average damage. That's 36 points of chainsaw.
All right. Doesn't all seem to go through, as is, what happens.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. Let me roll to... I can't intimidate a robot, right?
Nah, robot can't be scared.
Okay. All right. Fair. All right. That's my turn then. I'm done.
All right. Alwyn, you got exploded with a rocket.
All right.
It wasn't too bad.
Yes, he did. He is going to do something that's probably stupid to do in this fight with just 2 robots, but I want to show off my new stuff. So he is going to burn his new 1-a-day ability. And I always talk about, I don't do it with the mic anymore just because it sounds awful to listen to, but how his voice sounds like it's like multiple voices like humming out of him. He opens his mouth and starts casting a spell, but those voices are casting 2 different spells, and you see his hands are moving in 2 different ways as he uses lesser spell synthesis to cast both greater invisibility, turning himself invisible, and Blessing of Fervor, granting everybody in the party Blessing of Fervor as a full round action.
Sick.
That's absurd.
Get that fervor.
Yeah, one more level and I can do that with my highest level spells.
Unfortunately, this is the last level of the AP.
But yeah, so he gives everybody Blessing of Fervor and goes invisible.
Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. That will bring us to the talented Gearsman, who is going to 5-foot step into the flank because Kira set herself up for that. He's going to do a couple swaps with the stun baton and a slam with the rocket launcher. So, first with a stun baton, we are looking at a 31.
Yep, 31 is pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good.
50 on the blur, 50 even.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be annoying because it's two different types of damage. Okay, so you're going to have non-lethal bludgeoning equaling a total of 15 damage.
15 non-lethal.
And then you are going to take 3 electricity damage on top of that.
That's just regular lethal, right?
Yeah, just regular electricity. I don't think that could be non-life. Then the...
What if it's the kind that brings you back to life?
That's the lethalist of all. I think it's probably gonna still hit you, I guess. We're looking at a 23 on the second stun baton. Since you're still in your charge penalty, I believe we know that hits you.
Yes.
32 on the blur. That'll be 13 non-lethal. 8 electricity. Big time electricity. And then just a little slammy-do. Slammy-do is going to whiff entirely.
Slammy-do whiffs. All right.
Alright, that's the end of the Gearsman's turn. So, Cassius, if you feel like encouraging anyone, you have the appropriate adjective.
Oh, well, it's so prescient. Cassius will, in fact, as a swift action, begin to inspire his allies courageously, and as a standard action, he will cast Blur upon himself, and then he will... he's taking the +2 attack, AC, and reflex saves from Blessing of Fervor. He's going to stride on up into this robot's face, so that, no, you're going to get it next turn.
All right, and Brixby at the top of round 2 / end of round 1.
All right, Brixby is going to free action, go invisible with Invisible Thief. So we're both improved invisible back here. He's going to move action, draw the +1 laser pistol that he probably should have had out, and then he is going to fire into melee. So I am applying the -4 in addition to the -4 non-proficiency bonus. And this is against his flat-footed touch. Hopefully I have a lot of stuff boosting me. That is a 15 versus flat-footed touch.
Yeah, because it's both.
Excellent.
Wouldn't hit either one on its own.
Excellent. All right, so this is the fire damage. This is the sneak attack damage. So that is 10 points of fire damage, 33 points of sneak attack.
Don't like it.
That is the end of... are we sure that this is just a standard, regular Gearsman? Or is there something to roll
They
here?
definitely look fancier than the Gearsman that you fought like way back in book 1. Or even the one you fought in book 3.
I'd love to roll on this unregular Gearsman then. I assume that is a knowledge engineering. Unless it's a tree dressed up as a Gearsman.
It is engineering.
Alright, that is a 36.
Okay, with a 36. These are Gearsman Battle Guards, which are, of course, customized, souped-up versions of Gearsman. They have, all your normal Gearsman abilities, plus they have, well, I guess I'll let you ask questions about them, rather than just saying what's special about them.
You could just say. Well, how many questions do I have?
2 questions.
All right, I would love to know their special attacks.
Listed under special attacks is weapon training, which is fun. They also have the ability to charge any metal melee weapon that they hold with electricity to make it do extra damage.
So they can make their melee shocky. Okay. Is there anything we want to know specifically about them? I mean, I assume that their defenses are just like customary, but may have some special. Let's just do defenses, let's just do defenses.
Well, in addition to their construct immunities, they also have hardness, which you've encountered before. They also have bravery, so don't try to scare them, even though they're also robots. So,
Yeah, that would be ridiculous if you could use mind affecting our robots. Could you imagine?
can you imagine anyone having that capacity? Well, now, if anyone were to have that capacity, they would know that fear-related spells might be harder to get by on them.
They didn't program me for fear. That's what they say.
They programmed me with fighter levels.
Well, I'm like, they're like Gearsmen, but they've got some fighter training. If we haven't learned that already, good luck. That's my turn.
All right, well, that brings us to our old deep buddy here. I think, what's he gonna do? I guess he's gonna cleave. He's just gonna try to slap both people right in front of him here.
Is he cleaving with his grenade launcher?
He's cleaving with a stun baton. You know how
Oh.
you can cleave with a baton, right? That's a normal real thing.
I mean, it's less silly than what I thought he was doing with the gun.
Natural 1 on hitting Kira, so she's not cleaved. It's going really well. Natural 2, so he will not be cleaving Cassius either. Sad turn for the Deep Gearsman Battle Guard.
Yeah, got cleft behind.
If he could feel shame, he would feel so much shame. Good news, Kira's up and, right next to Gearsman.
Yeah, going for a full attack on this guy. Or, person. Or Gears dude.
Gears fella.
Gears. Yeah, let's go. The northern one has been most attacked. I can't remember which name that is, but it's the north guy has been most attacked, yeah?
Yeah, he's the only one who's been hit.
Sweet. Okay, gonna go for a full attack here. Let's see what happens. Hey, that's a 19.
Oh,
This is gonna be so much math. I should never have done this. All right, 19. Let's see to confirm. What is that? Ooh. Well, that's just a 2 to confirm, but let's see, a 2 plus a 30. So 32 to confirm?
yeah, 32 will confirm.
Sweet. Okay, so that's going to be a crit. Ooh, that's not good. That's an 8, but actually 34, which I think should hit, right? If 32 did.
Yeah.
Great. I can do math. That is a 33.
Yep.
Okay. So we've got 1 crit, 2 hits. And last hit here. What is... 14. Just shy of another crit. So dirty 30. Does a dirty 30 hit?
Yeah, Dirty 30 also hits.
Woo! Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3 is 15. D. Is that right? 3d6 times 5, yeah. Roll 15 d6. Let me just double check Jeff's face really quickly. Make sure I'm getting approval face. Oh, there it is. There's the face of approval. Wait for it. 5 times 29 equals 145. I don't know, Sam. A lot of ones in there. A lot of ones. That's 196 points of chainsaw damage at the northern guy.
Well, it doesn't all go through.
Naturally.
For some reason, it doesn't really matter. It is very, very dead robot.
Yeah, dead robot. I can't intimidate, so that's my turn.
All right. Alwyn.
Well, Alwyn has one less person to cast this on, so that's not as much fun. It's telling me the game is paused and I can't move my character.
Game's not paused, I don't think.
See game paused.
Huh. I'm afraid to refresh because of how long it took to load last time with whatever Foundry's doing. Can you drag Alwyn up to there?
Just
directly
the
behind
room.
Cassius?
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, what? And down one. Just so I'm not in Brooksby's way. I'm visible so he can't see me, but I don't want him to try to shoot through an invisible space. And then I will do a spell that would have been way more effective for being the level it is if there were two of these guys. But go ahead and make me a will save on your robot,
Is
Sam.
this a fear effect?
It is not a fear effect. It is compulsion, mind affecting.
23.
Meets beats. He does not fall under the effect of my forbid action greater.
Oh, he's very talented.
Yeah. So that will be Alwyn's turn.
All right. Well, let's see. He doesn't see you because you're invisible. So, but let's see. He's trying to think here because he doesn't have his flanking buddy anymore. I think he's gonna do the same thing his buddy just failed to do. He's gonna 5-foot step up so he can reach both Kira and Cassius, and he's gonna do a cleave. He's gonna take everybody to Cleveland. So, to hit Cassius, we are looking at a 36.
That might hit. Blur.
The bane of my existence, this mischance. We're looking at a 5.
Yes.
20% is like suspiciously like greater than 50%, I find. Then on the Kira side of the cleave, how about a 26?
Yes, yeah, 26 hits.
38 on the blur.
Oh,
Kira's the only one allowed to take damage.
okay. She's got plenty of hit points.
That is 14 non-lethal. And
It's not even lethal damage.
and 1 electricity.
15 non-leaf. And you said 1 electricity?
Yeah. Which kills you instantly, I assume.
Dang it.
Her only weakness.
Cassius is up.
All right. Cassius is no longer needing to take a 5-foot step because conveniently the gearsman just stepped up to him and the streets. Cassius will take the... Yeah, I guess we'll keep the +2. I thought about doing the extra attack, but that just doesn't feel like worth it to me. All right, here comes... continuing the performance, of course. Just... You could relax, listeners. I'm going to say the thing. And then he will, full attack with that rapier. 33, 37, and then only a 25.
25 hits exactly.
Ooh, and the 37 is a crit threat. I rolled a 1, so it doesn't confirm. So just 3 regular hits then. That is 43 points of piercing damage. Minus hardness, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think there's really anything worth doing with the move action, so he'll just stay put.
All right, Brixbo.
All right, Brixby's going to become visible again. I want to save those remaining 9 rounds for the long adventuring day. He is going to run up and fire into melee. Why not? Just for funsies. It's not. So this is only versus touch, not flat-footed touch. That's a 20.
At 20 hits touch.
All right. Well, it's only going to be a big 1d6 plus 4, but 8 points of fire damage from my +1 laser pistol.
All right, well, I'm afraid the hardness appears to completely negate the fire damage. As
I had assumed.
unlike damage reduction, hardness also works on energy.
Makes sense. All right, and gotta crack a new battery into this one next round. That's going to be the end of Brixby's turn.
All right, round 3. Kira is up.
Okay, gonna do some attacking. Let's go for the full attack again. 17 on the first one. Let me roll to confirm. Oh, not great. Well, actually, no. I keep forgetting. I'm really good at hitting stuff. 39 to confirm.
Yep.
Cool. So that's a crit. Let's see. 15. I love this game. 15 on the second dice. So that, then we roll to confirm. Ooh, that one's not as good. Let's see. 26, 35. 35 to confirm. I really do think it's going to be low when I initially set out, and then it's always a much larger number than I think it's going to be. Okay, 2 crits. Ooh, and that 1. So that's bad, right? Can't do anything on that.
Right.
And then the last one is, let's see, just a 22, which I don't think does it. So 2 crits.
No big whoop.
Roll 2, so 6, right? Yeah, 6d6 plus 29 times 2. Right? No. Yes? Why have I suddenly forgot how to do this? Where's Jeff's face? Uh-oh, Jeff's camera's low. Okay, there we go. 66 plus 29 times 2, right? For 2 crits?
Did you have any regular hits, or is it just the 2 crits?
Just the 2 crits.
Just the 2 crits.
Then yeah.
Okay.
66 plus 58.
Oh, thank you so much. 58. I have so many tabs open. Plus 58. Uh, 79 points of damage. That probably doesn't all go through.
It doesn't all go through, and it doesn't kill the gearsman.
Dang. What even is the point?
I think that you're wrong about the static damage, though. Shouldn't it be
The static damage?
like 66 plus 116? Because the static
Because it was
damage.
crits,
'cause
not
the 2
regular
crits.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 29 times 4. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I know how to do this. I promise I know how to play this game. So let me just add,
79
another
plus
58.
58.
yeah. That's my turn.
All right. Well, it's still up as that doesn't all go through. It has to make fortitude saves for each of those critical hits because of Robot's vulnerability to critical hits. It did pass both of those fortitude saves, so it is not stunned for this round. But unfortunately, even on a pass, it is staggered for 1 round.
Sorry, robot.
We don't apologize to the robot.
We don't apologize to robots or Nazis.
Exactly.
All right, Alwyn, there's a damaged robot in your face.
Yep. What's the penalty for firing a ranged attack into melee again?
-4.
Negative
-2 or
4.
-4? -4. Okay. Well, that'll probably offset the fact that I'm hitting this guy flat-footed because I'm invisible. But oh well. So Alwyn is going to cast Stone Discus, which now that we've hit level 15 counts as adamantine. So he is going to, from point blank range, fire 3 stone discs that he levitates up from the floor directly into this thing from point blank range. So that is a -4, so that'll be just a +12 instead of a +16. But I am hitting his flat-footed, if that matters, which I'm hoping it is against regular flat-footed AC, though.
Okay.
Let me see. So first one is a 13 plus 12 is a 25.
That'll hit.
All right. Second one is nope. That's probably not. That's definitely not going to hit. That's only a 3 on the die, so that's 16.
Yeah, that won't do it.
Because these don't take a multi-attack penalty because they're all part of the same spell. And that's a 2 on the die. Okay, never mind. So only the first one hits. And that is, I remember how much damage this spell does because I use it all the time. I definitely haven't not used it in a million years. 4d6. And it is adamantine. Did that roll?
Yeah, roll.
Okay, it didn't show for me.
Oh, yeah, it shows 13 damage, and that all goes through.
Awesome. And that will be Alwyn's turn.
Okay, and that was not sufficient to take down the talented Gearsman Battle Guard. It did let it know that there is another person next to it. However, it only has a standard action this round, so I don't think that it's going to waste it trying to hit an invisible person. It's going to try to do the same thing it just tried to do and slap Cassius and Kira with the stun baton. Someday it will stun you so much that you will not be able to kill it. Cassius, how do we feel about a 38 to stun?
Blur.
20 on the dot. Is that a miss?
I think so.
Yep. You gotta get a 21 through 100.
That's great.
Whew.
As established, Kira is the only one who can be hit, and natural one, so Kira is not hit by the talented Gearsman Battle Guard. But it did get to do cleave because that's just a standard action, and it is no longer staggered. I'm guessing it doesn't matter. Cassius is up.
Oh, Cassius is gonna be struggling to get through this hardness, but he is going to try anyway. We will take the extra attack this round. We'll continue the performance. Because I figure it gives me an extra chance to maybe crit, which is what I need to do damage. Because I know the AC is 25, that's 2 critical threats and almost a third hit, but only a 24. So I'll roll to confirm. Yeah, it's a 39 and a 35 to confirm, so we're looking at 2 crits.
Alright. It fails one of the fortitude saves and is stunned.
That is 62 points of damage.
It is also dead in addition to being stunned.
Yeah, I rolled almost max on 46.
Well, that'll do the trick. You are out of initiative as you have killed 2 Gearsman battle guards.
Yeah, great point.
Excellent. And it looks like we have 2 doors off of this room.
Yep. There is a door leading to the south and a door leading to the east. So, yeah, you got decision in front of you.
Maybe let's check the doors out for trapedoos or anything else.
Do we hear anything? Can I percept?
Yeah, you can always percept. I don't know about always, but you can often percept.
Oh, yikes. That's a 4 on the die. For 37. Hey. 37 buddies.
Yeah.
10 more dresses.
Well, that a 4 on the die for you is almost double the maximum I can roll.
Right. Checking both doors for traps. Brixby got a 37 and a 33. Plus 1 to those if there's something high-tech or mechanical.
Doesn't appear to be any traps at either door, and no obvious noises either.
Guess should we go east first and then let's just pick a door and go.
Just like my grandmother always said, east first and or pick a door and go.
Yeah. I still remember seeing that in a little cross stitch above the fire at your house.
I didn't know what it meant at the time.
Sage advice. But not like Sage's advice, because her advice is like really bad because she's a teenager.
Whoa.
It's always
I'm
like
not one of
finance a
those.
pizza.
Shots fired.
Maybe
Not at
Sage
me.
is a family name and it's a grandma's name too.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no.
Yeah, east sounds good.
All right.
All right.
I'll kick open the door.
Unfortunately, it's a pull.
Ouch. I'm gonna shimmy down this hallway.
Yeah.
We put Alwyn inside a wagon.
Opening that door reveals a
Very
5-foot wide, 30-foot long hallway that ends in another door. Go in the same direction.
I completely forgot we got a bag of like big scary game animals last session
Yeah.
too. Gotta remember.
Yeah,
to use
remember
those.
we summoned a bear and then it tried to kill us.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm sure it'll go better this time.
Remember, can I do multiple a day? I know there's a certain number a week, but is there a certain number a day? I feel like there might be both. Let me double check it.
I think you can only eat one of them a day. That's the
2 a day. Bag of tricks 10, 2 a day, 5 a week. So I can throw another animal out. So yeah, why not? He'll toss out an animal. What am I rolling on this?
I don't mean now. I
D-
just meant eventually at
Oh.
one point. Sorry.
I thought you meant like to go to the end of the hallway and see what's at that door.
Yeah, I thought so, too.
no.
It's like, can they talk to
I
us?
just remembered we had a bag of animals.
Yeah.
Is this door
Yeah,
open
he was ready
now?
to throw it down the hallway.
Yeah. Kira opened the door.
Hey, I can see the room.
Did I? I didn't mean
And I
to.
can move.
Sorry.
I think you opened
I
the
guess
door,
I'll just keep
revealing
going.
more 5-foot hallway that turns to the left into more 5-foot hallway, and then another door. This is riveting stuff.
All right,
folks.
team. One more door. Should we check to see if this one's trapped?
It'd be really weird if they trapped the third door, but not the first 2 doors.
I mean, sometimes all you got to do is
Wants to lure us into a false sense of
go
security.
3 doors
Yeah,
down.
that is true. That's what oh man, I was about to make the joke.
Now that's my kryptonite.
All right, that's it. Whether the door's trapped or not, we deserve death. Let's open it.
Opening that door reveals still more hallway. This hallway, though, is exciting because you can see a door straight ahead. You can also see that it turns off to the right 5 feet beyond the door leading in, and just short of the door leading north, it also turns to the left.
We have options. So many options.
And as you go up, you can see that the right is another doorway that leads, or another hallway that has doors north and south about halfway down, and then seems to turn off to the right beyond those. And then right next to the northern door at the end of this little hall are stairs that lead up.
Does the
Maybe let's just hit
stairwell?
this door.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just gonna make a dumb joke and ask if the stairwell had a convenient, like, you're on floor number sign so that we knew whether we want to go up or not.
I don't think so, but I do think that Brixby's vision showed that the prisoners appeared to be on the lowest possible level.
Maybe we pop through this door right here in front of us, the base of the stairs.
Sure, as Kira's grandmother said. Just choose
Base of
door.
the stairs.
Rule number 2.
Go there's.
Ellen is real quick just gonna pop a cure light mass just because we all took a little bit of damage.
Do you like that? That's nice.
It's kind. Do we see anything in this? Up?
Well, as you open up this door, you see the walls of this room flicker and glow with numerous images of various underground chambers. 2 semicircular tables surround a pair of chairs in the middle of the room. 3 half-sized beds sit in the north, and 3 halflings quickly mobilize as soon as they see the door open. I think it might be time to roll for initiative once more.
Oh no. Right.
And Alan did heal everybody for 20 when he cast that before we opened the door.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I recognize that token. Is that a one of the Witcher columns?
Probably, yes. Like one of the iconics.
Yeah.
What did Kira get for initiative?
16 on the die for 27 total.
Alright. How about Alwyn?
Alan got an 11 on the die for a 19.
Cassius?
An 11 on the die for a 17.
And Brixby.
I am also lucky number 11. 11 on the die for a 20.
Alright, well, we begin combat with the Earthy Kira going first.
Woo. And it seems like it's definitely combat, right? We're not... I guess I'm gonna fight some guys or some people.
And they look like they want to fight, or expect to fight anyway.
Okay, great. Fight they shall have. Gonna do the exact same thing and charge forth into potential flanking range right up here so I can hit them both if I need to. Oh! There's another person. Which I think Kira will shout back in that exact... Oh! There's a third person here. And also
Do we have a
attempt
little
to-
residual ferv? Do we have...
I think it's rounds a level, so I think that's gone.
Oh.
Because that would have been the same as my invisibility, and I feel like that would also be gone.
And Inspire Courage is probably also gone, yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Clicked all those off. Thank you for the reminder. Now I'm going to hit the northernmost person with a chainsaw. Nope, that's a 19. This is so fun. That's a 15 to confirm, which gives me 38 to confirm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And poor
so that's going to be
halflings.
just one crit, which is, gosh, I know how to do this, Aziza. You roll twice. 66 plus 58. 77 points of chainsaw damage at the north guy.
That is so much damage for this poor little guy.
I hope he's not dead. I would feel really bad.
He's not dead.
I mean, I would be excited, but I'd feel bad.
He's not dead, but he doesn't love it.
Great. Well, I'm going to intimidate him. Or, try to. That is a... Where's my intimidate? 32 to intimidate?
32 will intimidate.
Cool. Now I'm going to attempt to hit him again. Oh, just shy of a crit. 14, which is going to be 37.
Yeah.
Okay, roll 3d6 plus 20. I think it's just 26 without the Inspire Courage. 22. Oh, I'm not raging. Dang it. Ugh. A paltry 29 points of damage.
Oh, terrible. Might
Terrible.
as well not even try at that rate.
Truly. And in fact, Kira is so disgusted with herself that she is going to rage at the end of her turn.
It's a casual 106 points of damage.
Paltry 106. A paltry 106.
That's what they say.
That's me.
All right. Well, Kira sees first one, and then let me roll to cast defensively. Yeah, first one disappears, and then the one she just stabbed a bunch of times disappears.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And then Brixby's up.
Alrighty. Brixby is going to walk up to the door, take a look-see in, and using his new feat of selective spells, cast glitter dust on Kira's square.
That's mean.
You can still sparkle if you want to, but it will be one that does not inhibit you. So I need a will save from anyone inside of that
How big?
that situation.
How big's that radius? Basically fills the room.
Of course. No, I think it's only like a little guy.
It's not super big. I think it's like a 10-foot radius
I'm
or
pretty sure
something.
it's a 10-foot radius. Yeah, my expensive spreadsheet isn't opening correctly right now.
Okay, where'd you center it?
It is a 10-foot radius spread on Kira's square.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a. I got it now. My Hero Lab is agreeing with me. So yeah, 10-foot radius around Kira.
Okay. How do we feel about a 17 and a 15 on those will saves?
You didn't do well. Yeah, you failed both of them. So you're blind. You're blind.
Blind and sparkly.
Yep, and then at the end of each turn, you can make another saving throw. So, like, your next turn is forfeit, but at the end of your round, yeah, you know the whole deal. And that is Brixby's turn.
All right. Well, Alwyn, you see sparkles.
Yep. Elwyn is going to move up in front of Cassius just so we can see into this room a little better. And how about that halfling next to Kira make me a will save, please?
We already established it's very good at those. Is this fear?
It is not fear, no.
All right. Much better roll. That is a 29.
Yep, you're good. Nothing happens to him. He is not feeble-minded.
All right, well, encouraging Cassius Hoyt. There is violence ahead.
Yeah, encouraging Cassius will inspire courage. And then since it hasn't been 6 minutes, he's still blurry. No need to waste a standard to do that. Is the space to the east of the halfling? It looks most of a square, kind of a slanty room. Is that occupiable by a medium creature?
Yeah, I'll say you can fit there.
Hooray! Then I'll stride right on up past the old blind halfling that can't take an AOO, and get a singular stab with the flank. It's a 42 critical threat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Only a 37 to confirm.
Still confirmed.
That is 29 points of damage.
Doesn't like it.
Reasonable.
All right. Well, I think that based on what's been happening to him in the last 6 seconds or so, he's going to roll to cast defensively. He gets it with a natural 20. And then he's just going to poof in a cloud of purple smoke and, disappear. Which takes us back around to Kira at the top of the order.
Let's see. Well, I can still see this leftern guy, right?
Yeah. That's the guy that you beat up. You can't see him, you can only see the sparkles in his shape.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do.
Some of the sparkles
Yours will take
dripping onto the ground as he bleeds sparkles.
Naturally. Well, Kira's really sorry to have to do this because she loves sparkles, but she does want to damage this person. So she's going to take a 5-foot step south left and full attack. Feels like it probably won't be necessary, but hey, what are you gonna do? There's no one else to attack. What are you gonna do? Oh, I got cocky. That's a 1. Dang. Okay, and the second is a... Oops. Second is a 33.
33 will hit.
Third is a nat 20. Let me roll to confirm. Oh, no, another natural 1 to confirm, so just a regular hit. I don't like this dice anymore. Fourth hit, is an 18. So, dirty 30.
That will also hit.
Oh, and also that's a critical threat. Let me roll to confirm. To confirm, that is only a 21. I don't think that does it.
Let's see. Can't see right now. I think a 21 does it. Yeah, because he's flat-footed to you.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So 2 hits and a crit, which means 4 things. Roll 4 times 3 is 12. Roll 12d6 plus, and I'm raging this time, 26. You can do this. 26 times 4 is 104. 104. Oh, so many ones. 141 points of chainsaw damage, Sam.
Super, super dead.
And so glittery. Well, no one to intimidate here, so that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the nosy one, who, of course, you can't see. So who's to say what the nosy one does? Probably no one. Nobody knows what's going on, if anything. I do think that Alwyn might notice, him being the only one who could possibly see this, that one of the doors to his right opens.
Ooh.
And Brixby's up.
Can he yell that out as a free action, not on his turn? I can't remember if that's a thing in 1 ear.
Maybe.
I think speaking is a free action 1E. Yeah, so he'll just yell out, the door back here just opened. I think one of them might have teleported in there.
Right. 5 foot step back. Brixby is going to free action, go invisible using his invisible thief, and then is going to ready to cast a spell if he sees an enemy. That is his turn.
All right, Alwyn.
All right. Alwyn is going to... You know what? That's probably a good idea what Brixby did. He is going to ready... you know what? He's going to ready a bone shatter. So if he sees an enemy come through that, or actually an enemy show up at all, I'm not going to narrow it down to just that specific door, because then Sam will have them come down the stairs. But if an enemy comes into his line of sight before his next turn, he is going to cast Bone Shatter on it.
All right. Well, after Alwyn goes, a gearsman steps through that door, triggering some readied actions.
The gears don't even have bones.
Probably not. They are made of metal.
Double check the wording on this spell. Targets bones or exoskeleton splinter. Duration. Instantaneous target one corporeal creature or object, so it doesn't say the creature has to have bones, oddly enough.
I mean, if it works on objects, I would say it must work on robots.
Yeah. But Brixby's would trigger first because he went before me.
That does shoot off. So I have some that shoots off a scorching ray. So I have some attacks versus flat-footed touch here for you. Okie doke. Those are looking good rolls wise. Yeah, that is a 28, 29, and 24 versus flat-footed touch.
Yeah, those are all pretty good.
All right, and I know hardness is going to come out of these fire. Well, one of these is going to have the sneak attack added to it. So I'm just going to do that as an 11d6, and then the other two will be 46. So there's 38 on the first one with the sneak attack, and then 11, and then 14.
All right, he doesn't like it.
Good. I don't care. And that's going to be the end of Brixby's ready to action.
All right.
And for Alwyn's ready action, that thing can go ahead and make me a fortitude save.
It doesn't like that idea.
It's a robot. It's probably got a high fort.
Only a 21.
That is a fail. He is going to take full damage. Wow, that's going to be a lot. I'm assuming robots can't be exhausted, so that part probably doesn't matter. But he is going to take the maximum damage from this spell, because I'm now at the level where it does max damage. So that is 15d6.
Wow.
That is 64 points of bludgeoning damage to this robot.
Jeez. The robot is regretting coming out into that hallway, I think, a little bit.
Yeah. And I do believe the hardness probably stops some of that because it's just like a spell attack. It's not
Yeah, hardness works on.
anything that would negate it. Yeah. Yeah. So he's taking probably 54, I think, if I remember right. But that's still a decent chunk. And I'm assuming constructs can't be exhausted, correct?
Right.
Okay. That is his ready to action, and that's his turn.
All right. Definitely not a bunch of stuff going on in the background.
Good.
Definitely not. Nothing to worry about. Cassius is up.
Well, since there's nothing to worry about, Cassius won't worry. He will continue to inspire, and because he is a fast Tigerman, he can get exactly in front of that door. Oh, no. You lied. There are many things inside of this room, we'll say. And then enact combat expertise as he takes a single attack on his last round of existence at this Gearsman. That is a 38 and a critical threat. 34 to confirm.
Yep.
Uh, 25 points of damage.
All right. Some of that goes through,
Awesome.
but it's still up.
Less awesome.
Let's see. That will bring us to the coquettish Gearsman Battle Guard, who is, of course, in the room. It's just gonna step up a little bit closer and kind of line up a shot, and then it's gonna shoot its rocket launcher onto the stairs there, past. No, it can't see the stairs. The stairs are around the corner. It doesn't want to shoot its buddies.
Shoot its buddies.
It doesn't want to shoot its buddies.
Oh, who among us doesn't shoot our buddies sometimes?
I guess it's just gonna close in a little bit more. And, yeah, unfortunately, these guys are kind of slow. It can't really charge Cassius. It's just gonna get in Cassius's face here. And then our engaging Gearsman Battle Guard is going to come down as well. You know, it's a robot. You know how robots be. So that brings us back around to a criminal halfling. He can't see right now. He gets a will save on his turn. Is that correct?
Yes, at the end of his turn.
Okay. How are we feeling about a 24?
That does beat it.
All right. Sparkly though he may be, he can now see. All right. And Kira, you're alone in a room with a dead halfling.
Ew, says Kira, forgetting that she did that herself. And we'll scoot her way on out of the room. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let me move this way. Do I want to be squished in the hallway, though? That's 30 feet, and I got 10 more feet. I don't want to pack us all in there like tiny cabbages, but I don't want to be far from the action, and I do want to give them something else to hit that's not Cassius. All right, tiny cabbages we shall be. Oh, there's so many people over here. All right, well, that's a movement, and I can kind of reach this guy in the doorway, so I guess I'll hit him a little bit.
Poor coquettish gearsman.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be so coquettish next time. That is a 13 for a 39.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this in the guy because I'm too lazy to do my own math these days. Roll 3d6 plus 26.
He is inspiring, so that would be 29, right?
Oh, 3d6 plus 29. My bad. Sorry, I missed that. So, 43 points of damage.
All right. Coquettish is coquettishly harmed. It doesn't like it.
It happens.
Or my halfling does something. Nobody knows what. And then we've got a gearsman. And the gearsman can see some people. Let's see. I think he's gonna squeeze his way kind of out here because Paizo decided that this map, this hallway, fits 2 squares, so 2 squares it shall be. That'll provoke an attack from both Kira and Cassius.
I said, come on, to my dice in hopes that it would give me a crit, and it did not. So, not using this one anymore. But it does give me a... Oh, geez. 40? Yeah, dirty 40. Oh, obviously, you can't have a clean 40.
Clean 40.
I mean, I'd believe it if you were rolling d40s for damage.
Fair.
Clean 40 out of 55.
A 35 critical threat with a 32 to confirm.
Oh, that sounds like a confirmed critical.
At 29 again.
And 36 points for Kira.
All right. And because it was crit, even though it passed its fortitude save, it is staggered and can't actually attack after moving.
Aha.
All right. Brixby, things got crowded.
They sure did, and I love it. I'm going to stay invisible, taking off another round here. And, you know, this crowded hallway looks like a fantastic place to cast a fireball. Considering I can exclude all of my friends. So I'd love to throw a little red bead right there that goes 20-foot radius in all directions, which I suppose, since that's on the doorway, would spill into the room. I don't know what's back there. But yeah, I'm going to need reflex saves from anything within that blast radius, but not my party members.
All right. So we're talking 4 gearsman reflex saves.
Yeah.
Known reflexive robotos. That's actually not as bad as I thought. We're gonna, but that I rolled a 1 for the energetic gearsman. He's having a rough go of things. How about a 14 for the guy next to him, the coquettish one?
No dice
The
there.
tactless one does much better. We're looking at a 27.
That does, in fact,
And
save.
the engaging fellow is going to be about splitting the difference here with a 17.
That is also a failure. Alrighty. So, for the ones that failed, that's 17d6. And then half to the one that saved. So the ones
my
that
goodness.
failed, 53, and then 26.
All right. This is totally going to take me a minute.
And they all have minus something to their will saves.
Oh, yeah. And you are absolutely right. They all have a -7 to their will saves. For one round.
That changed what I was going to do.
Oh, God. Okay, I think I have updated all of their HPs. So Alwyn is up.
Okay, can all three of those gearsmen please make me a will save with a -7?
Oh. Is this a line of effect? Like you have to see your...
It's within sight and it's 1 per level, so I can see the 3 gearsmen
Okay.
where I'm standing.
Okay, is this a fear effect?
It is not a fear effect.
Cool. I got a 19 for the one
That's a
closest
fail.
to you. That's a bad sign, as that is a 19 on the die. How about a 7?
That's also a fail.
How are we feeling about an 18?
Also a fail. So all 3 of them are under now the effect of Forbid Action Greater. And Alwyn and Androphin, because it says it is language based, and I don't know if these things speak common or not, is going to say, don't attack. Which means for the next 15 rounds, these things cannot use the attack action.
Choose peace.
I mean, that should make things easier for you, Sam.
That's true. That gives me a lot less to think about.
That's so kind. Happy holidays.
And do they get like
I'm so glad I took that spell.
do they get like subsequent saves, or this is just the way it is?
Let's see. Each creature must receive the same forbidden action. It does not, unless regular. Let me double check regular forbidden action and see if that says it. They just didn't bother to because sometimes they'll do that with like a higher version of a spell. Free to take actions not forbidden by the caster. No, it looks like once they've failed until the end of the spell.
Oh, that's going to be fun for them.
So for 15 rounds, they cannot take attack actions.
All right. Well, that's good for them. I think they feel great about it. They're happy. They're hydrated. They're in their lane. Are you moving anywhere? Or are you staying right there?
He's going to stay right there. He doesn't feel like he's in that much danger right now.
Well, the tactless Gearsman Battle Guard, who is currently forbidden from attacking anyone, is going to repair itself. Just heal a little bit. Just a little bit healthier now. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Once again, Alwyn is the first person to see as an armed man comes running across the room from another door. And then, fun news, another one comes running right up to Alwyn with a double move. And as things get even more complicated, and we come to Cassius's turn in initiative on round 3, I'm going to bed.
Good night, Sam.
Night, Sam.
Good night, Sam and the gang.
Good night, Sam.
Night room full of people.
Good night, non-violent robots.
Aw, non-violent
That's
robots. We could apologize to those robots, right?
Is a hug considered a combat maneuver? Are they allowed to do that?
Depends on how hard they squeeze.
It sounds grapply.
Only if it has no attack roll.
Odds against the machine. Against the machine.
Pot Against the Machine is property of Network Against the Machine LLC, all rights reserved. Pathfinder and the Iron Gods Adventure Path are property of Paizo Publishing. See their website for more details. Theme Against the Machine was written and performed by our own Zach. See the show notes for additional music and sound licensing. If you enjoyed the show, we encourage you to leave us a review.
I too have 2 minutes of nothing, and I'm keeping them.
That'll show.
Mine have gone into the ether. They no longer exist.
That'll show me probably editing this episode. And
That'll show you. Okay.
I believe
here
my
are all
hatred
you
of Future
guys.
Sam is well established at this point.
Got Foundry. Got
No,
Audacity.
it's all going to be just
Got
like 2
Hero
minutes
Web.
of blank space right at the beginning of the track. That's the intro for this
Oh,
week.
good.
John Cage. Waveforms.
Waveforms.